My question is to the Minister of Labour. Yesterday, the Globe and Mail ran a story describing the negative impacts that Bill 148 has had for Ontarians with intellectual and physical disabilities.
Yeah, tragic.
Jobs for people with disabilities are being lost as a result of the rapid increase in the minimum wage, combined with the Liberals' elimination of the sheltered workshops program. As Susan Walroth, a mother of an adult with Down syndrome who lost his job, said in the Globe article, and I quote, "But for those workers, having a job, even one with a smaller paycheck, gave them a sense of purpose." Close quote. Speaker, how can the minister justify playing crass political games with the minimum wage when the Liberals' policies are clearly hurting some of the most vulnerable among us, Ontarians with intellectual and physical disabilities?
Minister of Labour.
Well, Speaker, crass political games is not what was intended by Bill 148. What Bill 148, Speaker, was intended to raise the living...
Finish, please.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, the premise of the question, as I understand it, is that despite the human rights code in this province, that the member opposite is prepared to pay somebody who has a challenge, whether that be physical or mental, is prepared to pay them less, is prepared to treat them less, Speaker.
The member from Prince Edward Hastings is warned, and the member from Haldimand Norfolk is warned. Finish, please.
Speaker, what Bill 148 did and what the Conservatives voted against was that if you were working in the province of Ontario and you were putting in your 35 or 40 hours a week, Speaker, that you would be able to pay your way, that you would be able to pay expenses for your family, that you'd be able to pay the rent, that you'd be able to put food on the table, buy diapers for the kids. We're in favour of that on this side of the House. It's a shame they aren't, Speaker.
Thank you. Supplementary.
More of the political games. The minister knew that playing politics with the minimum wage was going to hurt vulnerable Ontarians. Witnesses repeatedly told Liberals exactly that last summer during committee hearings. One such person was Mark Wafer, a business person who is widely known for his work advocating for and employing people with intellectual disabilities. There are few people that would have more experience and a greater understanding of the workplace realities that they face. He clearly stated that it was almost a certainty that they would be the
Minister of Government and Consumer Services is warned. Finish, please.
As I said, there are few people that have had more experience and greater understanding of the workplace realities they face than Mark Wafer. He clearly stated that it was almost a certainty that they would be the first to lose their jobs. But once again, Liberals put politics before people. Speaker, can the minister tell us why he has failed to protect Ontarians with intellectual disabilities?
Minister.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you to the member for that question. Speaker, I've sat down with Mark Wafer on a
Member from Lanark, Frontenac, Leamington, Addington is warned. And the Minister of Indigenous Relations and Reconciliation is warned. Finish.
Speaker, I've sat down on a number of occasions with Mark Wafer, and he's a fine individual, Speaker, and he's got the best interests of people that are dealing with challenges, whether they be physical or mental, is right at the core of his being, Speaker. And what he has always maintained is that he doesn't hire people with challenges because he feels sorry for them. Not because he pities them, Speaker. It's because they're excellent workers and they deserve to be paid fairly. What the member is suggesting, Speaker, is that we have one level of pay for people that are dealing with challenges and another level of pay for the rest of us. That is shameful, Speaker. That is what Doug Ford and the Conservatives are all about, Speaker. This side of the House, we're not.